Right, well, as always, with Leeds United, it seems to be one step forward, two steps back, doesn't it? This result against Salford City has definitely caused a stir amongst a lot of the fans today, and certainly starting last night online. And it's a disappointing result, as far as I'm concerned. You know, people pay the money. We hear this sort of argument all the time. They go to the away grounds and they see Leeds coming away, and obviously everybody's got different opinions. I thought I'd just throw my hat in the ring and let you know what I think in this live stream. Yeah, you know, it is disappointing when you lose, and it's nice to get on a winning run. I think after such a long time of not being on a winning run, that we have to try and get that winning mentality back, try and get consistent, try and make sure that we can get these string of wins together that's going to hopefully propel us a little bit up the league. That's the main thing. But when you're facing a midweek cup battle, is it the be all and end all? Well, no, it isn't. But it certainly feels nice to win, doesn't it? And especially with Salford's connection with Manchester United and the Man United players and all the rest of it that's involved with that team. It would have been nice to go there, get a result that is expected, and it turns out that we've drawn it out. It's been a long battle, a long game, and I just hope that it's not going to affect us on Saturday. Come Sheffield Wednesday, because that's obviously where the real attention lies, isn't it? So in this live stream, what I'm going to do is just do a little reaction based on the highlights, talk a little bit about what I see, to be honest with you. And you might agree, chat, you might not agree, but it's just my opinion, really. And obviously, it's not a live stream; it's just a catch up based on the highlights. So. Afterwards, we're going to talk a little bit about the arrival of the new signing, Jed Spence. So, yeah, we'll get straight on. And I hope you enjoy the stream, guys. Watch along Leeds, shorts, live, and watch along with me, Leeds United, because we all love Leeds. Yeah, I mean, when we look at this match, Leeds had a lot of possession, battered them basically for the majority of the game, but giving away the early goal hasn't helped the cause, or the earlier goal, the first goal of the game, has made all the difference in this match. Once they've got that goal, it looks like they've just sat in deep, nice and compact, made it really difficult for Leeds to play through, playing in and around. And of course, we've had a lot of shots on, but unfortunately, we've not been efficient. And I think that's the thing that we've talked about. Quality. Now we've got Perot in. There was a question over whether it was cup tied, because I think this is round 2, isn't it? And the chances possibly are that yes, it was. Some people are saying no, it wasn't. But it's difficult to say. We'll have a little look at the match report and see if that gives us any further clues as to whether it was cup tied or not during this live stream. But we'll look at these statistics, and I'll just tell you a bit about them, chat. If you haven't seen them already, 71% possession, 33 shots, with 9 on target. I mean, that's a really bad ratio, is that, to be honest with you. 16 corners versus 2. They only had 2 shots on target, and one of those being a goal. A lot of people have talked about Shackleton, Shrout getting the goal for Leeds in the I think 75th minute that's reported, and it's just really, really disappointing. And a number of people have complained about Carl Darlow's performance between the sticks for us. It's been a point of controversy. Fourth tier side eventually went through 9-8, losing 9-8 on penalties. I mean, good God, it must have been a real drawn out event. This watch this one. I bet it probably finished just shortly before I woke up this morning, and it's really, really annoying, isn't it, that we've had all of that and we can't manage to get a win. We can't get a win. against a fourth division team, and that's really, really concerning, really upsetting. But I think, when we look at the lineups, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about the lineup on this one. Because we've not really started. Have we started with the weaker side? Well, I think so. Shackleton, Creswell, Strout, Helder at the back. He's another one that's come under fire online today. His performance has been substandard, apparently. Archie Gray and Ampadu in the middle. Nonto, Gelhart, Somerville. And Ruter up front as the number 9. So, yeah, some changes there. Gray was substituted for Sam Greenwood. Gelhart was substituted for Luis Sinistera, and those are the only 2 subs that are recorded in this particular match. 3,147 was the attendance in total, so let's get on with it. Players coming out and they just do a little lineup. And like I say, I've just talked a little bit about the team. On the bench for Leeds, don't know if you knew this, but Melier was on the bench. Luke Ayling, Cleeson, Roden, Giabi, Sam Greenwood, as of course, spoken about Cine and Bate and Drama. It could be the end for Cody Drama, I think, with this new signing, but we'll talk about that later in the stream. I mean, the first part of the highlight is Cree Somerville. He's just on the inside of the 18-yard box, and he just whips one round, and it just goes beyond that far post, doesn't it, for Cree? And it's really unlucky. A lot of bodies in that 18-yard box. Any kind of nick or deflection, it changes the flight of the ball. Cree gets a goal. Yeah, let's just see what happens next. Yeah, little interchange between Rutter and Archie Gray. Perhaps Archie struggled a little bit there. Probably went for the glory shot, and it perhaps favoured the keeper. I think when I look back at that one, it's a nice little ball from Rutter into Gray, and Gray has a little shot, but instead of, I don't know, he should have. It goes to the near side, right where the keeper is. He tries to drill the ball though, and he probably gets a deflection and goes out for a corner. Uh, just a difficult night, isn't it? I think for Leeds this one. Nice save by the keeper. Quite an easy one though. Yeah, little interchange of play there on the left side for Salford. This is the goal. I think that they get it in there, they loft it in, and I'm just going to rewind that back because I just want to see what. Yeah, I think it's Pascal. Is nowhere near the header. He's tried to contest it, and Smith's got his head on it in front of Pascal, and it's a nice header. To be honest with you, I think Darlow should have done better, but it's one of those things, isn't it? He hits it really, really well. Probably Darlow doesn't really expect him to get it on target, doesn't expect him to get it where it is, and yeah, just I don't know. But Pascal makes up for it. They could have conceded a second goal there, I think. Pascal, nice little bit of play from Salford down the right hand side. Pascal Strout coming in, makes a really well timed challenge, and it's a bit of a slider, I think. He gets a bit lucky, catches it with his trailing leg, and manages to get it out for a goal kick. Leeds. I talked about this in my post-match notes from Ipswich game, and I was sat there thinking to myself, how the hell is it that we've allowed Ipswich to get in and around the 18-yard box as often as what we did? And I think they had 23 shots at our goal, Of course, one of them was an own goal. The other two were outside regulation time and extra time. And I said it's just too much, isn't it? And when you compare what Ipswich did in the 18-yard box versus what we did, Ipswich, in my opinion, were probably a little bit unlucky not to get anything out of that game. In fact, they probably would have been entitled to 3 points with the efforts and the touches, the play, the shots that they had in and around our 18-yard box. If we're going to be a serious side, we want to be taken seriously. If we can't, we're going to have to defend. It's as simple as that. And what that means is, can we stop these other teams getting in and around our 18-yard box? I think if we can manage that, we're going to certainly reduce the goal differences, reduce the goal deficits, and give ourselves a chance of promotion. I mean, it's all right scoring goals, but if you're conceding them up the other end, it's just going to be an absolute pain. Leeds, you bite it. Does it? Does it say that? My audio's cracking a little bit. Uh, could be over. Could be over for Joe Gelhardt. Yeah, I mean, a lot of talk about Joe Gelhardt in there online today that he had a bit of a shocker by the sound of it. There might be a little bit of a problem with this because I think the internet connection is a little bit unstable, but we'll try and sort that out. I'll sort the title and stuff out later. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I'm just going to do a quick reaction video. That's Joe. I mean, Gelhardt plays Somerville in there, and they're coming. Both of them are coming in down left hand side, and it's another probably a little bit. Is it a poor finish by Somerville? Perhaps. I mean, Gelhardt's got the attention of three Salford players there, and Somerville comes bursting through into 18-yard box, and he takes a touch inside 18-yard box, and then he kind of slips as he's going through it, and keeper gets down smartly to his left and saves that from Somerville. I mean, I've got to say, I'm not disappointed that we've gone out of this trophy, of this tournament, whatever you want to call it. I don't think that's really where our intentions are this year. Our intentions have got to be top six, aren't they? A big side like Leeds compared to the rest of them. We've got to be pushing in for promotion spots. This kind of thing, it can be a distraction, but it would have been nice to have won it. I think Somerville takes a little corner. Ampadu, Pascal Strout. I mean, we've spoke about Pascal in previous live streams, and it's been noted that his heading ability in front of the opponent's goal isn't that great. To be honest with you, if you look back over the games, look at how he's executed the headers and the chances that he's had. It's been a little bit unlucky, but mostly not great in terms of trying to finish with head. So it's really disappointing to see that Pascal Strout. I think it's just a combination, isn't it? It's a combination of anything. Is this nice little header from Ampadu to get it to Pascal? Then Sam Greenwood comes on, takes a little in swinger, and then nice little finish from Pascal. So he manages to pick up on a rebound, swings the foot at it, gets it between keeper's legs, and Pascal Strout puts us level. And it sounds like there's a huge sigh of relief from the Leeds fans there, but they don't know what's coming at this point, do they? This penalty shootout. I mean, I can't wait to see this because apparently this is where all the controversy is. Dear me. Carl Darlett. Dear me. Nonto. There's a little deflection. It goes through to Rutter, And Rutte, probably a little bit unlucky there again, Rutte, but it's the quality of the finish in it. I think it's come at him pretty quickly. It's Cine and Cine, oh God, Cine's been unlucky there as well. Free kick, Greenwood. As it whips one in, and it's just it's a crossbar. My God, it's about 20 yards out, and Greenwood's. It's one of them nights, guys. I think it's just one of them nights. Yeah, all right, we've tried to get through, but no matter what we've tried, we've it's been drawn out by Salford. They've done very well defensively. Shackleton, it's the underside of the crossbar. Brilliant. Unlucky, mate. Just the way it goes, isn't it? I mean, Ireland missed a penalty. Nobody bats an eyelid. Darlow saves a penalty, but he gets a yellow card. Is it? Oh, it's coming off his line, I think. Yeah, coming off his line. I think that's what he got a yellow card for. And then he concedes the following goal against Ashley. And that's it. That puts them through by the look of it. Roy Keane was there as well. Shacks. Anyway, it is what it is, folks. Don't worry about it. We march on. Let's hope for the weekend. I just hope that we see something a little bit better. Hello, just a Leeds thing. Are you all right? Do you want to join us tonight or not? We're just. Apparently, I've typed the title in wrong somewhere. I haven't had much time to prepare this live stream. It's not a great one, but I thought I'd just come on and just give my thoughts about it. Yeah, I think. I mean, let me know what you think, chat. I think we've been a bit unlucky. Of course, we've tried to qualify. We've taken it quite seriously. I think we've battered them, absolutely battered. The stats show that we've absolutely battered them at home, and I think on the day or on the night, I think we've just been it's a combination of just a bit of bad luck, or quite a lot of bad luck actually. Probably a little bit of case of, um, a lack of quality. I don't know. Is it night? Is it a night game? Do you think those things have an effect? You let me know what you think. Uh, so yeah, really, really disappointed that we've not qualified there. We've not gone through to the next round. Um, do you know who we would have faced in the next round? Any ideas? Oh, Darlow and Nonto got yellow cards, by the way, in case you didn't know that. Or I didn't mention that. But they had the chance to win it, but unfortunately, Shackleton, when he hit that underside of the bar, poor old Shacks. I feel really, really sorry for him. Quite a bit of sympathy for Shacks today as well online. They said that he had a really good game, and mostly people say that he's well worth the start. I think for the next game this weekend. You let me know, chat. What would you think? Do you have a starting 11 in mind? Can we get Pirro back in? I hope Pirro's not injured, but was he cup tied? Is that correct? If you know, chat, let me know. It's really, really bloody frustrating being a Leeds fan, isn't it? Christ almighty, I've never known things be as crazy as what they are, though. Even in years I've supported Leeds, like this is the craziest period I can ever remember. That players coming and going. Then we've had this nutcase. This I say is a nutcase guy messing us around, saying yes and then saying no, saying it's his wife, saying this, getting him to Amiri, is it something like that? He's gone and out the window. Apparently, he's done and dusted. Let's move on and talk a little bit about something else that's doing the rounds. It's Leeds United's transfer activity business, and apparently we're very, very close now to getting Kamara, but we've been very, very close as well. Happy birthday, of course, to Liam Coops. It's Captain Cooper's birthday today, apparently, so get yourselves on there. let Coops show Coops a bit of love. I'm going to be giving. I'll drop him a little birthday message later on. I hope he gets well, and we can see him coming back. And then of course we've got this from Jed Spence, haven't we, today, which is uh, really really good news. A signing coming in through the door now. Apparently, this is supposedly a very very good signing for us, and I hope that we that this is a good bit of business for us, that we've got this guy in. He's coming through the door, and everything's going to be. It's going to prove to be a fruitful signing. Here's what Jed has to say. If you've not seen this,
Hi guys, Jed Spence here. Delighted to be signed up. Can't wait to see you guys at Ellen Road. See you soon. Hi guys, Jed Spence here. Delighted to be signed up. Can't wait to see you guys at Ellen Road. See you soon. Hi guys.
yeah. So he's been doing a bit more media work today, hasn't he? He's done an interview. He's talked a little bit about his past. Apparently, he's had connections with Roden when they've both played at Rennes and another, I think, Lyon, something like that, one of other French clubs. What do you think about Rutter? Should we sell Rutter or not? You let me know, chat. Should we get rid of him? Or is he worth being patient with this year? Try to up his value, try to get more value out of him. I personally think that, that would be the case if he is what he says they are. If he is what they say he is, should I say, that Rutter has got to be central to our plans this year in Championship. I think we've got a real opportunity for him, and I'll just let you know what Jed Spence says. He says hopefully he can impress everyone. There is an exclusive interview on the Leeds United channel. I'm not going to screen share the full thing because obviously we don't want any copyright claims. Sheffield Wednesday on the Saturday, the 2nd of September is the next match. It's at home. So make sure you're in and about for that one. It's 3 p.m. kickoff, and it's annoying, isn't it? God blimey! I just hope we get a result against them, and then we can get back to it. Breaking news: last 4 minutes, Sam Greenwood is leaving, and he's off to Middlesbrough on a season-long loan. Leeds United are listening to offers for him and other youngsters, including Helder, Drama, and Giabi. This has been reported at the moment by Phil Hay that these players are going, and massive news. I kind of think it's expected, though. I mean, you tell me, chat. I think. These players, I think it would be a good idea to perhaps let them go. But I think that we don't need to be so keen to do that. And the reason is that we're already weak in terms of squad numbers. We've seen it already. Only last week we couldn't fill the bench, and now we're talking about sending another 3 players out on loan. It's absolutely bonkers stuff, and I just don't really understand how or why we would do that when we're already looking really, really thin on the ground. So yeah, bit of breaking news there. Sam Greenwood is on his way out of the door. Helder is also likely to join him. There's a couple of other offers being touted around as well by Phil Hay, and it's absolute bonkers, isn't it? Let's have a look. So yeah, absolutely nuts. Let me know, chat. Let me know what you think. It's. I'll just show you exactly what I'm reading here. That we've got the same thing, and hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. And it's a tweet directly from the man himself, Phil Hay. You can see it right there. I'll just zoom in and let you see that a little bit better. Sam Greenwood is off to Middlesbrough on a season-long Leeds United, listening to offers for other fringe youngsters, including Hilda, Drama, and Giabi. I don't know why we'd let any of them go. I mean, they're not the most well paid. They're far from it. I think we're already thin on the ground. We're struggling to get players in, and I just don't want us to have another situation in the future where we're having to literally pull any and start playing them in unfamiliar positions. We need that little bit of depth, and if that's what these guys can offer us for now, and maybe they can have a breakthrough and stuff like that. There's a little bit of discussion about Amiri as well. The conversations with Farker had gone well. He felt that the transfer had run into trouble before Amiri was photographed in the city centre. So tell him to get his own flight home. I knew the 49ers were shrewd businessmen, but this is genius. Loaning them Greenwood and directly weakening their team, who could be rivals. Bravo, genius. I don't know if they'd be weakening their team at all, but I mean, I want to just see Sam do well. He's come through ranks for us, and Giabi as well. They've done really well for us when they've played. They've come in and done a job for us, and I just don't see why we'd do that. But it's frustrating, isn't it? Frustrating being a Leeds fan. So there we go. Geldar very slow for me tonight. What's everyone else's half-time thoughts? I don't know. Is it the size of the stadium, the angles of the cameras and stuff like that? I'm pretty sure that it doesn't look any slower than normal during that match. He certainly looked all right in that highlight that I've just watched there. Like I say, I didn't watch the full game. Getting up at 2 a.m. for games sometimes just isn't for me, and I just not able to do it. So yeah, frustrating. So there we go. A bit of breaking news. Shaq's, of course, is immense. How did we break? You see all these differences of opinion. To me, that we've got all these, and that's good. That's a good thing in it, having differences of opinions and stuff like that. Getting these, having a good discussion and stuff like that. Good, but anyway, bit of news. Jed Spencer's come in. We've got a couple of loadies going out, and let's just see a bit of reaction here. Not really fussed. This is Russ. By this, as he isn't that good at all, and I'm not really sure what he actually is position-wise. Drama would be a sell if other reports are to be believed. Helder might be on the bench, but Jabby is odd, as we have no midfield yet. Must have a few lined up. Well, there are names linked, aren't there? But as always, Crease Somerville. Let's have a look at this. 80 touches, 41 of 48 passes, 13 penalty box, 10-1 duels, 8 crosses, 8 shots, 4 blocked, fouled 4 times, 3 on target, 2 chances created, tackles 1, had a good game. So welcome back, Cree. I'm glad Cree's going to be all right. Hopefully he'll be all right as well. We got what we deserved. On to Wednesday. Hopefully, Andy. I totally agree with that. Salford win on that. Thank God, no pointless cup run. Yeah, we can do without a cup run, can't we? I mean, it's nice, but we just don't have the squad all the time to be entertaining that, and we can't even summon a squad together. We're struggling to attract players. We're struggling to get these guys signed, and even when we do, the other clubs are, I say bigger clubs. Other clubs are going to uh, try and hijack our moves in the league. I don't think we should be sending players out willy-nilly on loan. We should be trying to foster them, trying to nurture them, trying to improve the game, make them into first team players. Yeah, this is another one, isn't it? I thought it was disgraceful because that was all about Gary. Unbelievable. I don't know. I mean, Kamara deal was all but done and dusted. Well, I mean, we all thought that as well. I made a mistake ordering Pust. Daniel Farker says Sam Byron will be out for the weekend, but also but it's a 2 to 3 week injury. Yeah, no, just more bad news, isn't it, Leeds fans? It doesn't get any easier, does it? We could really. Jed Spencer's record for Forest: 3,622 minutes played, 1,063 successful passes, 318 in the final third. That's that's not too bad, is it? It's 30 odd. What's that? Passes, yeah, that's a third of his passes are in the final third. 242 duels won, ground duels does all right. 76 take-ons. Lots of nice interceptions, lots of tackles won. LUFC data, I don't know who runs that account, but I mean, they keep posting all sorts of stuff on Twitter. I don't know how they get that data together, but I mean, it's consistently unbelievable if they're putting that out on Twitter. Brilliant. Does us a solid, doesn't it? USMT. Leeds losing a League Two club, but it's the Americans' fault. We've got John Smith. I don't know if you've ever seen this guy chat. If you ever go in there, have a look at John. He's all over the club stuff, isn't he? John Smith. He's got a lot of stuff there. Chelsea. I mean, Romelu Yo-Yo Lukaku. I don't know where he's going. But anyway, let's see what happens this Saturday. This is a lad that I thought this is the one in it. We're going to get him signed. Another one, 32 is Coops today, so happy birthday to him. Here's a bit of Jed Spence action. Kind of player we need. Oh, yeah, look at that. 1, 2. Come on then, we'll have some more of that. 3, 4, that's it. Nicely done. That's exactly what you need, isn't it? That's what we need. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him in the lead shirt. Let's get him on. Let's get him on against Wednesday. We'll be all right. How people either watching the game and thinking Rutter is any good? I mean, if he's more clinical than Bamford, he gets a good run inside, like I think he will do, and we can start getting some good data on him. Get him in, give him a shout, give him a chance. But I mean, if there's other people in there, in and around, and it's about efficiency, isn't it? I mean, what we've got is terribly inefficient, or what we've had is terribly inefficient. But so any improvement on that is going to be a bit of a bonus, a major benefit for us. We've just got a lot of things. That we'll have a look at that. And the national team games averages 21,500 for their own matches. Maybe that's because they're including unfortunately play. A lot of LUFC USMNT banter going on. We don't want to go there, to be honest with you. We're not entertaining that in this stream or this discussion. So yeah, that's it. Short stream. I said it'd be a short one. I didn't think it'd be long at all. Unbelievable stats from Leeds. I just don't know. Still don't know how we didn't win it. But anyway, we move on to Saturday. Let's get on to the priorities. And we'll hope that we could get a result against Sheffield Wednesday. And hopefully I'll see you for the watch along then. You never know. There might also be Ipswich interested in Joffrey on loan. Live stream Twitter. See ya. Mally, come on, Mally. I'm just what we're talking about is just rumours and gossip, Mally. We've done the main bit, which is what this live stream was about. We're just having a look at the highlights. It's the first time I've watched the highlights actually. When I started this live stream, I haven't managed to watch them all day. So I thought I'll do a bit of a live stream, bit of reaction, and then a couple of minutes of Twitter, just having a little flick through, getting reactions and stuff like that, because it's kind of an empty stream, so it gives us a little bit of content, a little bit of discussion. And we're just going to wrap it up there. So what we'll do is I'll wrap this one up. Take care of yourselves and let's march on together. Hopefully we'll get something a little bit better on Saturday. We're all at Elland Road, so we can look forward to hopefully beating Sheffield Wednesday and making it a convincing victory. I really hope that's what we need. Some of the Farker medicine to cure that hangover from Salford. MOT, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all next time.